Alright, and we should be live. A little bit late today. I had some tech issues as usual, but they all should be sorted now. So, this matchup will be against Liam, another very strong BG's player. Uh, the thumbnail is a little bit wrong there. It says a best of three, but we agreed on a best of five instead, since both of us prefer longer matchups. This will be played on the GC node set, and Ronan is blacklisted. Serpent cannot be whitelisted by either one of us, and the whitelists for both of us, I chose Mephisto and he chose Dust. So those champions cannot be banned for the duration of this match. Now, I gotta say, I feel like I got a little bit unlucky getting Liam round 1, but that is how it is sometimes. Now, Uh, Andrew, if you're still here, which one of us is supposed to be inviting first? I don't think we went over that. I don't really mind either way. Hello. Yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. Uh, yeah, so Liam was getting ready with some friendlies. I haven't played any friendlies, but this is basically my journey through the circuit today, I guess. Lost 2 games, won the rest, but I'm not high enough in the circuit to actually, well, say that I got any real practice out of it, so we'll just see how this goes. I essentially just today finished my deck. I haven't played around with it finished, so honestly not feeling too confident. If you win, I send you $5. Okay, well, likely not happening, but I will hold you to that in case it does. So I can't ban Dust, and of course he has a rank 3. I didn't even know that. There is an Ant-Man, one of the champions that I don't have. Kushala, Serpent, Atuma. Domino kinda has to go. He's got the Bullseye as well as the Serpent. That's a problem. Can't exactly deal with that. That's fine. I was considering Chavez anyway, so it works out. So I do need to watch for a Serpent. As well as the Bullseye, I do need a counter for one of those. Preferably both of them. But, yeah. Just looking at the deck, I'm not feeling confident at all. And Andrew, thank you very much for the $5 there. Um, well, thanks for the good luck wishes, but I don't think it's gonna help me much here, to be quite honest. There's the Serpent, probably gonna take CGR as well, or the Dust. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. So essentially, since this node set has increased debuff duration, it's almost unavoidable that you will take some of that sandstorm damage. There are a few things you can do to try to avoid it, but most of the time you're just gonna have to eat it, and that's all there is to it. Okay, Galan is one of the cheat codes here as well, and Shahmat with the 28 Canadian as well. Good luck to our final boss of MCOC. Also, gotta say, great to see you as well. It's been a while since we last saw each other back in Vancouver, but I have not forgotten. It was a lot of fun. Now then, guess Wolf is kind of a must at this point, since I can actually use him on this tournament. Mm, maybe Hercules would have been the better option, but we'll see. There's the Mephisto, who I whitelisted but couldn't see on my draft, and I might actually get, well, screwed by him here. And that is exactly what's gonna happen. Alright. Well then. Essentially, no matter who I put down, he has an option for that. I'll go Dust. He doesn't have to, but he probably will use Galan. It's either that or Mr. Sinister. And then he can either use his Dust, Serpent, Onslaught, or Mephisto here, and he will likely beat me, no matter what I choose. So, Serpent down. If I use Werewolf, my only Onslaught counter is gone. Well, not the only one, but my best one. Since the draft is already so bad, or as bad as it is, I guess I'll give it a shot. Kushala for Dust, I didn't actually think about that, but Incinerate debuffs do remove the Sand debuff, so that is an excellent option. I will keep that in mind for myself. Now I'm definitely not winning this round, but at the very least I learned of a counter for his whitelist, so kinda works out. About to get some power gain from MD, so there we go. Now I can't remember the secret level, I think it was like 89 or something. Something stupid like that. So yeah, the immortality or cheat death, whatever you wanna call it, is gonna last too long here, and I'm likely hitting a special 3 anyways at the end. See, Andy, this is what you banned for the other tournament, or yeah, it was you. And as you can see, Werewolf is not all that great for this set. I don't know why you blacklisted him for the other tournament, but I hate you for it. Now all that said, I haven't played this too well. I've been mismanaging my power gain due to all the MD triggers from the armor ups, so that's why I'm timing out here. Otherwise the matchup isn't too bad to deal with. I have done a few of these while playing today, and all of them have been okay. Not great, but definitely not that bad either. Illitric kills everything else though. Well, I wouldn't say that. Serpent blacklisted anyways. Well, now that you mention it, that is true. Also, Dab, lucky you. Lee Boys, thank you very much for the gifted membership. And Dab, welcome as a member then. Unfortunately, the benefits for being a member right now are not all that great since I'll be taking a bit of a break from YouTube, but we shall see if I can get some done for that soon enough. But now then. Yeah, I have no defense round 3 regardless. Let's experiment then. Considering how badly this first draft went, I'm pretty happy we decided on the best of 5 instead of a best of 3. For obvious reasons. Now, since I know Kushala works, I'm gonna try if Mantis has any chance at doing this. Okay, didn't prevent the first sand debuff. I don't know if they have increased ability accuracy against skill champions. It's possible, but I don't think they do. Oh, come on. Just dash at me. Let's see, is this doable? I mean, it's doable, but against the rank 3, I don't think so. Okay, well, I have confirmed that the Tranquilize does work, but yeah, it's not against the rank 3. It's way too tanky. Hmm. I mean, sure. Like, there's nothing I can do round 3, but that's that is kind of funny. Alright then. Onslaught on D, which makes sense. I have only 2 skill champions left. And now then. Personally, I would have put down Mephisto on defense, but it is a rank 3 onslaught. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. I think I should be able to hit him a few times. I would rather just keep my health and hope for the best. Okay. So much for keeping my health. Okay, I think I would have been able to do that if I was actually landing direct hits around the start to speed things up a bit. Get the bulwarks as well, then done the specialty 2 rotation. I would have been able to kill at essentially full health. Either way, I don't think I would have won this matchup, but still another test, and I can potentially use that. We'll see. The Morning Fin, hey Sunscript. I guess you could say that it is 2 AM here, so close enough, I guess. You can hit him and heal neuroshock damage from armor breaks slash crush. Yeah, I know. Also blocking one of the hits in the special one, which is what I usually do. Do I care for a Tuma all that much? Not really. I don't need to ban that. He bans Absman and Ham at least. I believe Sassy as well. Rank 3 AC is a bit too much. Then Kushala. Then neither of us has a... Well, he has a weaken and I don't. So maybe that wasn't the best idea. Let's see. Nah, Sanskrit, it's alright. Doesn't really matter what time it is for me. My schedule is all over the place anyways. Well, I mean, I would take the Mephisto, but first draft getting Serpent and Onslaught. Yeah, I can't do that. Also, the Mephisto whitelist was kind of a... Well, I didn't have anyone else to whitelist anyways, so might as well do something. I figured most people wouldn't run a Mephisto, but since Liam does, that was kind of wasted, but it is what it is. None of these are helpful for this draft, but I do need an offensive option, so I'm gonna take Crossbones. Negasonic is here just because the rank 3 bullseye threat is still around and that, well, my choices were very limited. Oh, I think he re-rolled, which is allowed in this tournament. Personally, I'm very against using re-rolls, so I'm not gonna do it a single time in this matchup. If I lose, I lose, I don't care, but I'm not gonna re-roll. Sinister makes sense. I do have options for it though. Crossbones I'm not sure on. Well, let's see. Finn, if Doggo is bad, why you keep drafting him? Andy, I'm not sure if you've seen, but the difference in our decks for this meta is pretty huge. Basically every rank 3 Liam has is amazing for this meta, so I'm just kinda running with what I got. I don't have much of a choice. It's a Hail Mary play, but that's about all I can do. Could also thrown this round, but I don't think that would help me all that much. Let's see. Can I do the same cook that Andrew has done with a rank 2 crossbones instead of a rank 3? I doubt it, but we shall see. Also, I just recently ranked this guy up, so if I'm using him wrong, well, that's just how it is. I don't know any better, so don't judge me too hard for it. Okay, my luck with the Furies has not been great. Guessing I want to have the overrun active before I do that. That's probably what I'm doing wrong here. And at this point, since he's on a special 2 loop, I should just nuke it and hope for the best. I don't think I have enough Furies to shut down the cheat death completely. No, and he rolled it. Crap. That's me dead then. Unfortunate. I go special 3 in this fight because resistance stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. How many Furies do I need to have a 100% chance of shutting down the cheat death? Because I have tried this matchup twice, and both times I failed to do that. So I don't actually remember the 20% per Fury. So I had like, what, 5, 6? Must have gotten pretty unlucky then in that case. Let's see, he can use technically Sinister here, he can use Crossbones and hope he shrugs off the debuff. Done it with like 10 Furies and still triggered Immortality for some reason. That's weird. I don't think that's meant to happen. Now that I think about it, this is my first time using Future Ant-Man on offense in this meta. I don't think the armor breaks should mess with him too much. I guess we'll see. Now he's using a 6-star Crossbones, which means he's max Sig, and that's what, 90% chance to shrug off the Cold Snap, which likely means I will lose this, but it is what it is. Calculated, trust me. Definitely part of the plan. That's very interesting. Thought I was holding block, but I guess I wasn't. Gotta go for a second special one here, which hurts my time quite a bit. Just gotta throw it, I miss out on a bit of damage, but that's fine. At this point I have already lost this unless he failed to shrug off the debuff, which I doubt, to be honest. When you see me getting hit like that, it's because I'm trying to intercept with a light attack. I don't want to give him any chance of throwing specials, so that's kind of the risk I'm taking, and I'm just bad at it, so that's why. Okay, he did shrug it off, so my chance to win that was 0 from the beginning, which is fine. Score is 0-2 to Liam right now. Also, Andrew, since you're still here, could you remind me what the rules were for the Gauntlet tournament? I could technically do the match against Barrowman straight after this one. You're just gonna have to remind me of the rules. I can't check them on my phone while streaming. Also, Andrew, going back to the crossbones against serpent fight, uh, have you ever successfully shut down the cheat death? And if you have, was it with a special 3 or just a basic attack? Because both times I've tried it were with the special 3. So if there's something wrong with that, with the special 3 not counting towards the defensive ability accuracy reduction with the Furies, that might be what's happening there. I don't know. You have done it with the special 3. Alright then, that I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick with the same. It's weird. Yeah, sure seems like it. If you can get a clip of that, then yeah, probably a good idea to try to report it. Okay, there's the dust, and the weaken as well, so all my defense is now useless. I guess Mephisto isn't yet, but he's about to be. Unless... I don't know, would it work? Mephisto's fire aura is technically incinerate damage. Would that work against dust? I don't actually know. Gambit special too. Yeah, with the concussion, that makes sense. Crossbones should also be able to do it fairly consistently, but I don't know. Something is off about it. I don't know what. Okay, he's drafting Weapon X here, not for defense, but for taking down Bullseye. Which kinda sucks for me, but I can't do anything about it. Now for Dust, technically I can use Galan or Werewolf, even Serpent for that if I want to. He doesn't have a Cold Snap immune character yet. So screw it, I'm doing it. And there we go, he could use Nick Fury for the second life trick, but that's likely a timeout regardless. His best chance with this setup is honestly Serpent for that. But he's basically a guaranteed defender pick anyway, so I don't see him doing that. But he has the round wins to play around a bit if he wants to. So, I don't know, let's see the Mephisto on defense. Since I went ahead and whitelisted him anyways. Come on, let's see the dust. I know you wanna put her on defense. Weapon X instead. Huh. Now who the hell am I supposed to use against Weapon X? I guess Werewolf. No reason not to. I'm not winning a round with him against Serpent anyway, so why save him? And he goes Mantis for Mephisto. I mean, it's a doable fight, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. My fight is definitely still something that I can lose if I make too many mistakes. And no clue why he's getting so many of those. Charges, probably failing something from the nodes, which is counting for his abilities. Could not tell you what it is though, and this is not a great time to find out about it. Yeah, he's definitely failing something. shit, I didn't want to use a special 3. Excuse my language. Okay, well this isn't gonna stun. I need to watch for that. But it's not also gonna do any damage. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be surprised if he wins this one. Okay, good. Now then, he used his best option for Bullseye, but he kept Archangel for that. For Serpent, he has the Weaken, so he's kind of a useless defender pick here. Not useless, but not gonna be a strong one regardless. If I put Iceman down, I'm either forcing him to take a ton of damage or use Serpent on offense. If he doesn't use Serpent on offense against him, he's gonna have to put him on defense this round to guarantee his round win, which pushes round 3 for us. In which case my Onslaught will likely be the stronger matchup unless I mess up my Galan against Dustfight. So yeah, Iceman, Serpent, either on offense or defense, then I have to throw against that. Round 3 setup, Onslaught on defense, and that should be a race then at that point. We'll see. Okay, since he's placing first, he goes with Dust instead. So at this point I still have to use Iceman because I can't win a round against Serpent. But if he doesn't use his Serpent here against Iceman, there is a chance that the Cold Snap straight up kills him, no matter who else he uses. I think this is what I gotta do. A language excused. Alright. Going for the light starter, which is never a good idea. But at this point I either lose or I lose later, so might as well. That's fine. Can glance that if you can block. Actually no, I don't want to use special 1s. If I use special 1 I get too many combo hits, which means more sand debuffs. Spamming the special 2 is the way to go here. I'm still missing those light intercepts, I don't know why. I guess I'm just a bit rusty. Yeah. Maybe I should just stop trying for them, but then... well, against Dust I can't exactly stop, because I need to intercept for openings, I don't have a choice. Timeout. Yep. If that special 2 landed it would have killed, but that's... well, not really important. And by the way, if you break Dust's block with Titania's Haymaker, you get a sand. Is that if you drop a double medium into her block to break it, or if you dash in while already unblockable? Now then... now the way this is gonna have to go is that I can't parry at all. If I parry, I immediately lose. At least he's not gonna win 3-0 against me. That's good. Alright then. But hey, at the very least, the whole matchup went exactly as I thought it would go. Round 2 was the Serpents, round 3 was Galan fights against Wiccan and Onslaught. That is a beautiful fight by him as well. Okay, noted. Liam with Galan, he knows what he's doing. Way to stay focused. I mean, at this point, that's all I can do. Alright, so that was his invite, I believe. I'm still not set on my bans against him. It might be better for me to just ban Onslaught. Not Onslaught, I mean Serpent. But I'm honestly not sure if that is what I should do. Domino I'm banning because it's a high Sig rank 3 and I don't have enough counters to deal with that comfortably. Ah, screw it. We'll play with Serpent on the field, even though he has the stronger option against him. Hey, AB, great to see you. So the reason why I took Omega Red there is because I know this guy has a rank 3 Killmonger and a Tuma, and since my options were pretty limited round 1, or the first draft, I figured might as well prepare for those, which turns out to be a good idea, so can't be mad at that. Now Mephisto at this point, Absman is just gonna melt him completely. So same goes for every single champion here on the screen. So, well, might as well force his hand a little bit. Unless he pulls a Mephisto or something later on. At the very least, not Mephisto, Void for Mephisto later on. If that doesn't happen, at least I can force his hand a little bit on what he has to do. He has a future Ant-Man which works against Dust, but I do need defense. Tigraph would be okay for Mephisto, but I'm not sure if I should do that here. That might be my best option, honestly. There's the Serpent, I can use Tiger for that. That's fine. I will lose health because it's a rank 3 7-star with that lovely block penetration. Sure, that's gonna be great. There's the Starkey, that's for Dust for sure. Could also pivot that to Mephisto if necessary. Killmonger might be my best option here for defense, I think. I do have the offensive gems to try to win this. Killmonger will get destroyed by Absorbing Man, and Stark's body can do it pretty well as well. So, let's see, which one will he sacrifice? He knows full well I'm using Tigra for this. There's no way around that. So let's see. Okay, he goes Abs here to get the guaranteed win. In which case, do I want to save my Tigra? Honestly, I don't really have a choice. I need my other attackers for his other defenders more than I need Tigra for them. Gotta say, Inequity is one of the masteries of all time. Lost my power again, that's pretty bad. I need it back quickly. Now all that's missing is that his cheat death activates through my neutralize. Okay, it didn't. Still, way too long. High-grade cheeks for this. Look, Andrew, it's a rank 3 7-star with constant inequity. All things considered, she did well. Leave her be. Now then. Dust it is. Time to rank to go to Wiccan. Yeah, I know. This is a very smart choice by Liam. I'm basically screwed around 3 regardless of what I do. We'll see. If he gets very unlucky with Mephisto, well, assuming I get to that round, there is a slight chance. That could have been bad. That was a rank 3 Atuma, by the way, and I'm not using recoils. A 6-star rank 4 Awakened Weaken or 7-star Unduped. I honestly don't know. I'm not really a Weaken player. I don't have him ranked up at all on my account, so maybe someone in chat will be more equipped to answer that. Omega Red kinda good. It's pretty good. I was planning on using him for Mephisto, but yeah. If I used anyone else for Atuma this round, he would have just used Stark Spidey for Dust and won the round regardless, so I didn't really have an option. It's still worth taking to rank 5 or wait for 7-star. I would say she is worth it. And now then, Hercules would have the better dashbacks to avoid the damage. He needs to hit the opponent a lot more. And potentially deal with MD. Ah, well. At least I still get the mass from the armor ups. I'm gonna need you to use that special one sometime today. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, he went with Wolf instead. I didn't even notice that. But yep, that does it for this one. Liam ended up beating me 3-1. At the very least, I didn't get beaten 3-0, which I'm happy about. Alright, Andrew, did you check with Barrow if he would be available? I know he was asking me earlier today. So if he's around, I can just do it right now. My expectations are just as low for that matchup as they were for this one, so don't expect me to advance any further in the other tournament either. I kinda screwed myself over here by not getting into GC early to practice. Also, maybe my champs are not the best for this. I'm missing a few of the heavy hitters, but I did alright considering the circumstances, I guess. One thing that I do have to mention is that I absolutely need some better luck with my Titan crystals. I keep matching people with 7-star Bullseye, 7-star Serpent, 7-star everything. Meanwhile, I keep pulling champs like Thing, Silver Sable, and Luke Cage. Champions which I will not be using in BGs anytime soon. Just as a little bit of a equalizer, I guess. That would be nice, but I'm doing alright with what I got. Checking with him right now. Alright, I'll wait for a bit for a reply. If he's not around anymore, then I'm gonna be either doing it off stream, depending on when he's available, or just moving it to another day. He's playing BGs, it seems. Well, would he like to do our match then? Got Sim Supreme for mine, holding my shots for the update. Uh, Honestly, I would love a Symbiote Supreme myself. He is one of the better options for Serpent specifically, so that would help out as well. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have Kushala or Symbiote Supreme to deal with any Serpents. I do have a Wiccan, he's unduped, but I think he would still work. Other than that, for this meta, I'm not really sure. Does Masakre not work this meta? I mean, he does work, But the main problem with him is that he doesn't solve the few more tricky defenders like Onslaught, Serpent, and Bullseye. So having other champions specifically meant to counter those is, or at least has been, better for me for this GC meta. I did run him quite a bit for the victory track climb, which he was doing very well in, but for this more demanding meta, I don't see him as being the best option. I was also about to take Guardian to rank 3, but since he's absolutely useless if you armor break him, which this meta is all about, and the next PG meta as well, I believe, counters Guardian, so that's not gonna work either. Decided to hold off on that for now. Let's see if the better Ray Bill will be of any use once he comes out. Might rank 3 him. For Cosmics, I already have 4 of them at rank 3, newest one being Vox, which I really like using quite a lot. I brought him to war a few times, which I know I'm very late on those videos. I do have a couple of them uploaded right now, which I haven't set public yet. I'm honestly probably gonna redo them for, well, I'm not gonna go over why, but I'm likely gonna do that. And then just release season 50 and season 51 war videos at the same time. So like War 1 of Season 50 with War 1 of Season 51, pair them up, upload them, be done with it, and continue like that for the rest of the season. Hopefully I'll catch up before the off-season is here. Other than that, when it comes to streaming and all of that, I have no concrete plans yet, but I do want to be more active. The reason why I haven't been uploading or doing much of anything on YouTube recently was due to some family stuff I had going on. Had a family member pass away a few weeks ago, so it was a lot to deal with, dealing with family and all of that, so I took some time off of YouTube. But I'm trying to get back to it soon enough. So Andrew, did he say anything yet? Is he streaming, by the way? If he's streaming, you might have better luck checking there instead of in-game. Did you drop a bag for these sales? You're gonna have to remind me which sales you're talking about. What was the most recent one? And what did we get off of it? Fort sales? Hold on, was that? Where is it? Was that this thing? Because if so, then yes. Saving this one for now. For a little bit, at least. Sorry to hear that, Finn. Sorry for your loss. It's alright. Andrew, what do you want to match me? I mean, fine, but how are you gonna know if Barrowman answers you now if you're in a match? The kill time until Barrow finishes. Yeah, but what? He's probably gonna find a new match by the time we are done. Alright, so this was GC Nodes. You're still running Guardian, which is interesting. I'm assuming he does alright on defense regardless. Well, maybe he's not useless on offense. Even with the armor breaks, he's just not as strong. We'll see. I'm gonna let you play around with your rank 3s. Might as well. Kinda curious as to what the crossbows can actually do. I haven't actually seen any of your recent videos with him. I was meant to check those out, but I haven't yet. So don't yell at me, I will get to it soon. Best attackers for this meta. I know you're asking Andrew, but Galan is definitely up there. According to Andrew, so is Kushala. I don't know, I haven't used him or used her much myself. Absorbing Man is one of the best nukes as well. Ronan, since you can just stunlock most champions. There's a few. I'm sure there are more that I forgot to mention, but those are the few that first came to mind. How did the match go? Oh, I lost 1-3. Liam completely destroyed me, but I did manage to sneak at least one game in, which was alright. Sorry, Andrew, I'm I'm a little bit too focused on chat right now. I'm not looking at the uh, draft all too much. So, wasting your time here, I hope you don't mind. Emin Akbas, if that S is supposed to be pronounced a different way, which it probably is, I am sorry I don't know the pronunciation, but thank you for becoming a member. Unfortunately, the member benefits currently are pretty dry, since I have been taking a break from YouTube. I have plans for it, but again, it's gonna take a while. So for now, just enjoy the few stickers you can use in chat. That's about all you can get with it. And with the gifted as well. Thank you very much, AB. Welcome to you as well. And if you wish, go back a few seconds to repeat my speech I just had about the memberships. Hey, Dab, you already got one on your other account. You don't need another one. Leave some for the rest of them. And a third one. Alright. Amit as well. I'm not sure if you're in chat at the moment. I believe the gifted memberships can go to people who are not online as well. Could be wrong on that, but I believe that is how it works. And Andrew the Rough as well. Someone's being very generous today. Thank you for that. Again. Oh, you were trying to snipe it for Andy, I see. Well, you succeeded. Also, I'm not sure why I'm using Americo Chavez for Photon. I can't do the stun chain here. So I'm gonna have to try to bait and punish heavies instead. Hehehe. Power gain here is gonna be shut down a little bit. The second one was a mistake, I'm sorry. I apologize, don't punish me. Not enough crits, but that's alright. You know, all things considered, I'm not too mad about how this went. Oh, there was another one while I wasn't looking. For Void King. Thank you once again, Emin, and welcome to Void King. Dab, you don't need to. Nice fight by Andy. Clean. Very clean. Not that I expected to win the round anyways, but... Well then, is there anyone here you wanna try out? If you're quick, I can grant your wish. I'll take that as a no. I don't know if there's much of a delay on the stream, actually. It should be as slow as it can go in OBS. Alright, bullseye. Well, since I have Sinister ready to go... Actually, no, I'm curious. Let's see. Can't exactly do this fight as well as I did the Tuma before, but maybe, just maybe, this one's doable as well. Come on, use the special quick. Ah, it's gonna fall off now. If he threw it immediately, I could have continued the same spores. Ah, I messed up. It was going alright before that, to be fair. Technically could have finished it at a full yellow bar, just a little bit over a minute. Which isn't bad, it's a rank 3 bullseye, so it is pretty healthy. Not the tankiest defender by any means, but... This won't work on a duped bullseye, by the way. Can you not get around the... Or does bullseye get around purifiability accuracy reduction? Does he do that? Because I know he purifies debuffs if you knock him down with a heavy, I believe, or something along the lines. But if he doesn't get around purify AAR, then Omega Red still works, because that's what his spores do. I'm honestly curious if I can do this one better now. Yeah, every spore on the opponent lowers their purifiability accuracy by 10%. So at 10 spores he wouldn't, or he shouldn't be able to purify any debuffs. Well, this is great. Just corner me first thing in the fight. Well, this has gone to shit now. No more willpower healing, so any amount of damage I take will stick. Didn't notice he got another crush, but we can just say that it was all planned out, so I would get all my bulwarks at the same time. To speed things up a little bit, you know. And now... just try to finish out the fight. This time I didn't time out, so it's okay, but not great. That's honestly pretty slow. I'm assuming you didn't crit on your first special too, or you had bad RNG with the either the Wrath or the Raptures early on. First one didn't crit. Yeah, I figured. Because if he crits on that special too, that's like a less than a 50-second fight. Hmm. And if you want to run another one, we can do that. And also, yeah, Bero said he's half asleep. He's okay with doing it tomorrow. Yeah, we can do that. I'll try to stream it as well. But meanwhile, since I'm already here, you're here, let's get a few games, or at least this one more. Just, just for fun. Kinda wanna try out a few other less than ideal matchups and see how they go. Hmm. I'll leave you rank 3 again. Rank 3s again, except the Domino. I don't wanna deal with that. The Ant-Man I could test against. I haven't actually fought him at all yet. Maybe I shouldn't have banned this. Alright, well, I could technically use Omega Red for him. I believe Galan. Wait, no. Glancing would catch the mass with that as well, so that wouldn't work. Huh. For fun and for our entertainment. Exactly. Also, William, I saw your message. Subfin, I think I'm late. For the tournament match, yes, you are unfortunately a little bit late. If you want to go back and check it out, I'm not gonna spoil the results, but if you're not interested, just say in chat and I'll let you know what the result was. I guess I could try out Kushala for that. Ant-Man is meta. Apparently so. Seen a lot of people use him. Sup, Finn. Great to see you as well. Honestly, I don't know how I'm supposed to say your name. I'm not gonna attempt it right now, but good to see you here too. Exactly what Andrew said. Let's go with that. Wait, no, that won't work. Kush the Ant. Kushala for Ant-Man. I don't think that's a great idea. He's buff immune. That sounds like a trap to me. No, then for Serpent. I guess I gotta try out how Kushala does. This will be my first match with her this season. So, what kind of rotation exactly am I supposed to be using here? Talk to me like I'm an infant that is using Kushala for the first time. Guessing the special 2 is the way to go here, mainly due to the extra buffs with the armor ups. I missed the intercept intercept again. Okay, Serpent with 3 power game buffs. That scares me quite a bit. And then the special one. Ah, he's a frame away from dying. Unfortunately, Finn Kushala isn't good for Serpent this meta. I don't know, man. Were we watching the same fight? Before I messed up, Serpent was just melting. So, to me, it certainly looked like he was or she was doing well in the fight. Now at the end, my mistake was that after my special one, I tried to hold my block, which cancelled out my special animation early and allowed him to throw his special 3 early. Had I just stood there, not touching anything, he would have died before he had the chance to throw it. She can't control the power. Well, the power gain is not a problem if you play the fight properly. Like you saw there, he was half a second away from dying before I ate the special 3. So if I just managed to fight a little bit better, I would have gotten the fight down without any bigger issues. That was a weird pause. Oh, come on. Well, this fight is lost now, definitely. Can't get my degens anymore. Get another pause before I start taking stupid damage. Death immunity is immune to nullify, so no, her special one doesn't get rid of it. I just nullified it in the fight. You can look back in the fight. It is not immune to nullify. Also, Andy, just to check, are you actually trying to win these matches by using the proper matchups? Is it just me, or is that what's going on? Sure. Not that it really matters. I don't care either way. But here is Serpent. Here is his special 3 description. What special 3? Not the special 3. The goddamn cheat death. I'm going insane. I swear. I should just go to bed. Once per fight, when Serpent would be knocked out, he has a 125% chance to consume all dread to gain a death immunity buff for so and so seconds. This buff cannot be staggered or nullified, which is interesting because it can be nullified. For each dread consumed, this effect recovers 1 point, blah blah HP or max health and grants 10% of a bar of power per second. Interesting. It really can't be nullified. I swear, hold on, what's the effect that can remove it then? Can't be staggered or nullified. Hold on a minute. That can't be right. Is that actually working as intended then? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna check Kushala here real quick as well. But am I missing something? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen video of it. Yeah, that's just nullify. I'm gonna have to test that out. Fate Seal. I'm pretty sure. Isn't Serpent immune to Fate Seal as is? Hold on. Yeah, Fate Seal immunity, so that's there. Omnom neutralizer buff immunity. Either I've just gotten very, very lucky somehow many times, or there's been some. I don't actually know now that I think about it. I'm fairly sure I have nullified it before or done something similar, not using Tigra with the neutralizer or any of that. I don't. Why don't I remember this? I might just be an idiot, that's also possible. I can hardly read as it is. Also, Pepe, hello, great to see you. Did I see your name in there? I actually have to double check. Okay, you are there. Good. I'm not going too crazy. 3 a.m. and it's still. I shouldn't be this tired. You would think I know jump abilities decently well. Okay, no, it's not nullified. But immediately after he drops dead. Interesting. Because I even thought while I was taking the fight that when I used my special one, I thought the green icon went away. Did it just run out since it's a lower 6 serpent? Or am I just blind? I don't even know at this point. Huh. Yeah, you probably nullified it with her because of Pacify. First off, Pacify doesn't bypass immunity. And also, as you can see, I haven't even unlocked the mastery yet. You can see unlock and there's the picture of a stony mastery core right there. I have never had it unlocked and I never will. I have done it, but it's all luck. Are you sure? Because I really don't think. Like, sure, you can prevent the buff from activating in the first place if you're using ability accuracy reduction, but once it's on the opponent, AAR should not be able to shut down the buff's innate ability to be immune to nullify. I don't think that's meant to work like that. Uh, and with that said, I don't run Pacify, I don't run Assassin. At least I don't think I run Assassin in my BT deck. No, I don't. I don't think I do. So neither of those could have happened there. Pepe, do me a favor and try to get me a video of that, because that's not how this game works. Or at least I don't think so. I could just be an idiot again, but like if an ability has something tied to said ability, you can't shut down a specific part of an ability, or rather a buff in this case, with ability accuracy if the buff itself is still present. You can prevent the buff, but once it's on, it shouldn't That's not how it should work. I mean, all things considered, Serpent does work a pretty weird way, considering the Crossbones matchup as well. So, honestly, I don't know. It's possible there's something very broken there, but I I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a lot of testing to figure that out. Because I could swear I have nullified it before, but that's not supposed to happen at the very least. So maybe I haven't. I mean, he never activated it. I ignored it with AAR. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now I get you. Man, I must be getting old. I'm just 22, but I feel like I have aged 100 years in the past month or so. But alright then, since Barrowman is feeling sleepy, our match will be delayed for tomorrow, I believe. I will likely stream it. Don't know what time yet, we haven't specified anything. But once that happens, I'll be live and I'll probably get my butt kicked again, just as I did today. Guess we'll see. Other than that, I do also still have a 3-star tournament I'm in. I cannot remember who I'm against. I'm a little bit late on all of this myself, and I need to double check all the rules and such. But once I figure all that out, I should be able to stream that match as well. And I think that's it. So I am gonna go ahead and call this stream here. But before I do that, Skullman, no, please don't. Just 22. Technically, I am an uncle, but no, I would rather not. Alright. Uh, is anyone still streaming at the moment? Like if Liam is on or anyone else? Andrew, I doubt he's streaming at the moment. If anyone's on, just go say hi. Don't need to do any raids or anything like that. Just, I'm retired. Dude, in 17 hours once the leaderboard comes out, I better not see you anywhere near the top 10. Otherwise, I'm gonna call you a liar for sure. But yeah, if there's no one streaming, then that's fine as well. It was great to be back after, well, how many weeks was since the last one? I don't know. Regardless, next one either tomorrow or the day after, whenever I get my match with Barrowman sorted out. And as for the war videos, should be out within a couple days, or start coming out within a couple days after I redo the one or two that I have up at the moment. So that's gonna start happening as well. But yeah, also the super chats as well as the memberships. Thank you once again to anyone involved in those. Very much appreciated, but not necessary over here. And yeah, that should do it. I always suck at ending these things. I don't know what to say, so just keep yapping over and over. Just gonna press the stop streaming button here and be done with it.